Good afternoon and welcome to Just News on Monday, the 23rd of February. I'm Brian Geis.
And I'm Chen Chen.
Proceeds from last year's Tour de France have exceeded expectations, coming as a major boost to the local economy.
A tree is planted in South Street Park to mark the 20 years of friendship between Sheffield and the Nicaragua town of Esteli.
And we meet the fans of Sheffield's newest craze, who have raised $20,000 for their own place to practice.
It was one of the most important sporting events in Sheffield's history. The Tour de France was expected to bring millions into the South Yorkshire economy when it raced across the region last summer. Several months on, organizers have announced that more money was generated than first thought. Our reporter Cameron Tucker has more.
The grandest Grand Départ in the history of the Tour de France. Those are the words of race director Christian Prudhomme after last summer's Yorkshire send-off. Thousands of people lined Sheffield streets for the Stage 2 finish. Race organisers believe the competition would pump between £5 and £10 million into the city's economy. But a recent report shows these estimates were far exceeded. At least £11 million was injected into the local economy, and 2/3 of the 380,000 people who came to Sheffield said they would return within the next 2 years. For local cycling businesses, the yellow jersey has brought big bucks.
The impact on the shop itself has been massive, really. The shop's been open 2 years, but compared to the previous summer, we were run off our feet all peak season, really. So in terms of sales, it definitely translated. And I think it's had a wider impact than you might expect as well. So it's not just road cycling, but there's loads of it's hard not to kind of get swept up by it if it's in the vicinity where you live.
On the road, and things are looking equally positive. Members of Sheffield's cycling community are hopeful of changes to infrastructure.
Sheffield Council has got a cycling strategy now, which was, I think part of that was the imperative of the Tour raised its profile. So the cycling strategy, but it's a 5 to 10 year plan, this, involving developing infrastructure more. But at the moment, as I said, the main thing is that motorists do see more a way of cyclists as a form of transport on the road.
The Tour was a huge inspiration for the city, and the income generated topped even the most optimistic of projections. Less than a year since the race, and it's early days to be talking about legacy. But with the Tour of Yorkshire only a few months away, and with the infrastructure being put in place as we speak, it looks like Sheffield is on the right track to cycling success. Cameron Tucker, Just News, Sheffield.
The family of a Doncaster schoolgirl who was killed after being hit by a car have paid tribute to her. In a statement, they described 11-year-old Ella Smith as a lively, outgoing girl whose biggest love was her granddad, Tony. Ella collided with a Citroen C3 on Watch House Lane in Bentley on Thursday afternoon. She was taken to hospital, but later died.